What will Kansas City look like in 10 years when these projects have been started, completed, when the funding has been realized? Mayor, I'll start with you.
Relating to the last question and looking at Kansas City's future, if more companies did, and this isn't to brown nose, if more companies were able to invest, like Ray and his colleagues have, in the development of our workforce, particularly in young ages, your investment in some of our school districts that have found challenges, we will be in a much stronger position. A key part of the answer that I should have remembered to say on the last one was how you build your market brand in terms of workforce development is almost as important as what any of us singularly are doing. And that is actually the foundational regional collaboration question. If we are a place with lots of young people that we are developing for the professions, then we will be in a strong place. If we are not, then we will not be in a strong place. More broadly, on the development point, 10 years from now, I would expect us to be a place that's still looking at the next big significant project. I think there is a false focus sometimes in government, certainly with some leaders that, and when I was first mayor, they said, what's your thing gonna be? As if there should be one thing per administration. And to the contrary, right, there should be ongoing development in several areas. One, new dynamic projects that at their core develop your tax base long term, develop your population and your growth. And then secondarily, actually not secondarily, equal to that, is that you're addressing deferred maintenance issues so that quality of life stays strong enough so that you don't run into some of the very real political and equity challenges that you see elsewhere. I won't go too long, but I will say this. Where cities go off the rails often isn't based upon a crazy leader. It's based upon dissatisfaction with the trajectory of the community and folks having felt left out. The story of Mayor Marion Barry in Washington isn't just that he was kind of kooky, which he was, right? But it's also because you had a large population of the District of Columbia that said, regardless of everything we see close to us, development, economic improvements have nothing to do with us. We have to make sure in Kansas City that we're always answering that question as to how our investments are making the city, the region, our states better. And I think that's what gets us in a good place years from now to continue to do big things.
Secretary.
Sure. I echo that. It's making sure that the component pieces add up so that 1 + 1 = 3 through these investments. So for example, yesterday I was at Lake Olathe, about a $2 million project for a trail that's now going to connect 2 other trail systems. It is gorgeous. I had no idea how beautiful it is out there. That's what Olathe wants and needs. We stood up a cost share program where the state's invested $103 million in 2 years. Communities have invested $74 million. Think about the power of when you are able to put local dollars and state dollars together. It helps complete a master plan that Olathe put together for that park and rec system. So having a plan and then biting off the pieces as you go along makes all the sense in the world. Contrast that, for example, with US 69, which is really congested. We know that they need relief. That's going to be a big, expensive project, but we need that to move both people and commerce in that side of Johnson County. It's going to be a managed lane project. It gives folks the chance, the choice. If you want to get in the express lane, you'll pay a little bit of a toll. If you don't want to, that's fine. You can stay in the free lane. There's no such thing as free, but okay. It doesn't feel like you're paying for it in the moment. So I give those 2 very different examples to highlight the importance of when I talk about choice, giving people options, building the community of their dreams, not KDOT's dream, but it's working closely with communities to understand what they want and then helping, working in partnership, public and private, how are we going to help build the community of people's dreams? And it's about solving problems. So it's not like the one big thing, because if you hang your hat on the one big thing, man, there's a lot of risk there, right? And is everybody going to stay with you till you deliver the one big thing? Or can you pull people together for a united vision and deliver on the details?
I'll be quick. We're going to have a downtown stadium, a cap, and we're going to get it delivered by drones to the stadium.
Love that. I'll direct my comments to the future on transportation infrastructure, but I think it's relative to all infrastructure. And this is more of what I hope it will be in the future. Smarter, safer, and more resilient. And I'll take just a moment on the safer part. So in the transportation world, and I'll get on soapbox, but Julie would be right beside me, I know. The last few years, our transportation infrastructure has not been safer. It has been, I mean, more fatalities, more accidents. So we've got work to do in that area, and I would hope in the next 10 years that we've made some changes in distracted driving and in other things to make infrastructure safer, particularly transportation infrastructure. But yeah, smarter for sure. We've talked about that. Definitely more resilient in the future. So that's what I would hope for in future transportation.
David, you can't say that every hand in the room is raised for driving an electric car. So
I think that every family is going to have an electric car. Not everyone will drive one, but I think just about in 10 years, just about every family is going to have one. Might be you got it for your kids, but we'll see. I think the Chiefs will make 10 Super Bowls. They're not going to win 10 because the Cowboys are going to get one, just one, just one, just one. I do think we're going to see high penetration electric vehicles. We're all used to now driving through Kansas and seeing wind farms everywhere. We're going to see solar farms everywhere. We're going to see large facilities. We're not going to know what they are. They're going to be battery facilities, they're like big warehouse settings. We're going to transform the way we consume electricity. We're going to plug in our cars at night. We'll decide when we charge them. If it's a windy day, we'll have time of use pricing. We can say, hey, I'm going to do this tonight. It's going to be even cheaper. So I think it'll transform a lot of the basics of how we interact with the grid and with our electric supply.